Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess named Zora who lived in a prosperous kingdom. She had everything she could ever want, except for one thing: true love. She was tired of the men who only wanted her for her wealth and status, and who did not care about her personality or her dreams. She searched for someone who would love her for who she was, not what she had. One day, she heard that a neighboring kingdom was starving and many people were dying. She felt compassion for them, and decided to secretly go there and help them. She disguised herself as a slave girl, and traveled to the neighboring kingdom. She brought with her a bag of gold coins, which she planned to use to buy food and water for the poor. When she arrived, she was shocked by the suffering she saw. People were lying on the streets, begging for a drop of water or a bite of bread. She felt tears in her eyes, and quickly went to the nearest market. She used her gold coins to buy as much food and water as she could, and then distributed them among the needy. She did not tell anyone who she was, or where she came from. She only said that she was a slave girl who wanted to help. She did this for several days, until she ran out of gold coins. She then decided to stay and work as a servant in a humble inn, where she could earn some money and continue her charity. She was kind and gentle to everyone, and soon won the hearts of the innkeeper and his family, as well as the other guests and workers. Among them was a young man named Jamal, who was a carpenter. He had come to the kingdom to look for work, but had found none. He was staying at the inn, hoping for a better opportunity. He noticed Zora, and was immediately drawn to her. He admired her beauty, but also her generosity and courage. He saw how she helped the poor and the sick, and how she treated everyone with respect and kindness. He felt a strong connection with her, and wanted to know more about her. He approached her one day, and started a conversation. He asked her about her life, and she told him a simple story. She said that she was a slave girl who had escaped from her cruel master, and she had no family or friends. She said she wanted to help the people who were suffering, and that she hoped to find a place where she could be happy and free. Jamal felt sorry for her, and also admired her. He told her that he was a carpenter, and he had come from a faraway land. He had lost his parents when he was young, and he had no siblings or relatives. He loved to work with wood, and that he dreamed of building beautiful things. He said he wanted to find a place where he could use his skills and talents, and he hoped to find someone who would love him and share his life. They found many things in common, and soon became friends. They spent more time together, and enjoyed each other's company. They shared their hopes and fears, their joys and sorrows, their stories and secrets. They laughed together, they sang and danced. They felt a deep bond between them, and realized that they had fallen in love. They decided to get married, and asked the innkeeper for his blessing. He agreed, and was happy for them. He arranged a simple but beautiful wedding ceremony, and invited all the guests and workers to join. He also invited some of the poor people whom Zora had helped, and gave them food and clothes as gifts. Everyone celebrated the union of Zora and Jamal, and wished them happiness and prosperity. Zora and Jamal were overjoyed, and thanked God for bringing them together. They felt they had found their true love, and that they had fulfilled their dreams. They decided to stay in the kingdom, and to continue helping the people. Jamal found a job as a carpenter, and Zora worked as a nurse. They lived in a small but cozy house, and shared everything they had. They were content and grateful, and looked forward to a bright future. Meanwhile, in Zora's kingdom, her father, the king, was worried and angry. He had discovered that his daughter had disappeared, and she had taken a bag of gold coins with her. He suspected that she had run away with someone, and she had betrayed him and her people. He sent his soldiers to look for her, and to bring her back. He vowed to punish her, and to marry her off to a powerful prince. He also sent a message to the neighboring kingdom, accusing them of kidnapping his daughter and demanding her return. He threatened to wage war on them and to destroy them. He did not know that his daughter was already there, and she was happy and in love. The king of the neighboring kingdom was surprised and confused. He did not know anything about the princess or her whereabouts. He denied any involvement and asked for proof. He also asked for peace and for a chance to resolve the matter. He did not want to fight and to cause more suffering to his people. The two kings agreed to meet and to discuss the issue. They arranged a meeting place and prepared their armies. They were ready to talk, but also to fight if necessary. Zora and Jamal heard about the meeting and realized that it was about them. They were shocked and scared, and did not know what to do. They loved each other, but they also loved their kingdoms. They did not want to cause trouble or to hurt anyone. They decided to go to the meeting and to reveal the truth. They hoped their fathers would understand and that they would accept their love. They went to the meeting place. They arrived just in time and saw the two kings and their soldiers. They recognized their fathers and felt a mix of emotions. They approached them and bowed. They then told them who they were and what had happened. They explained their reasons and their feelings. They asked for forgiveness and for blessing. The two kings were so shocked and speechless. They could not believe what they heard and what they saw. They looked at their children and at each other. They felt anger and resentment, but also love and compassion. They realized that they had made a mistake, and they had been unfair. Their children had done nothing wrong, and they had acted out of kindness and courage. They realized their children had found true love, and they had made a difference. They decided to forgive them, and to bless them. They end their conflict, and to start a friendship. They joined their kingdoms, and to work together. To help their people, and to share their resources. They celebrate their children, and to honor their love. They welcomed them, they hugged and shook hands with each other, and apologized. They ordered their soldiers to lay down their weapons, and to rejoice. They announced the news to their people, and invited them to join. They prepared a grand feast, and a lavish wedding. Everyone was happy and relieved. Everyone celebrated the love of Zora and Jamal, and the peace of their kingdoms. Everyone learned a valuable lesson, and became better people. The moral of the story is, true love is not based on wealth or status, but on character and heart. True love can overcome any obstacle, and can bring any blessing. It can inspire kindness and courage, and can create change and harmony. True love is a source of joy and peace. If you enjoyed the story, please like and subscribe.